All right, we're about to do a little walk behind the scenes. As I move through here, you're seeing everything, from old school Impalas to classics I can't even fully name off the top of my head. Some might be Plymouths, some might be Mercuries. I'm not even going to pretend I know every single one. So if you recognize these cars, educate me. Drop the year, drop the make. Let's keep the knowledge moving. That's how the culture stays alive. And look at that skyline in the background. Downtown Long Beach, I won't lie, it's beautiful. There's something about seeing these old schools lined up with the city behind them, past and present in the same frame, classic steel against modern buildings. Moments like this take me back. There was a time when I was in the Lowrider game myself. I had my own car. I remember pulling up early, sometimes spending the whole night in a parking lot, just waiting for our spot to get inside. Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, long nights. A lot of stories, a lot of bonding. That was part of it. It wasn't just about the show, it was about the journey to get there. That's why this means something to me. When I walk these shows now with a camera, I'm not just filming cars. I'm remembering what it felt like to be on the other side of it. The anticipation, the pride, the patience. Lowriding has always been bigger than the medal. It's about community, it's about respect, it's about showing up the right way. So if you're watching this and you know these cars, drop some knowledge in the comments. Let's build each other up. Low and slow, always. Let me continue that story for a minute. I remember those nights when we'd spend the whole night in the parking lot, just waiting to get in. Folding chairs lined up outside the cars, music playing low, conversations going on for hours. It wasn't even cold. Most of the time, it was hot, humid, especially in Houston. That thick air that just sits on you. But nobody complained. We were too excited, too proud of the cars we brought. We weren't just waiting for a show. We were building memories. I remember when the sun would start coming up, and before the promoters even got there, we'd load up and go grab tacos, a whole lot of tacos. Breakfast for me and the car club I was in at the time. Sitting there eating together, laughing, talking about how the day was about to go. That was part of the culture. The waiting, the bonding, the anticipation. It wasn't about being first in line, it was about being together. Those nights made the shows even more meaningful. When we finally rolled in, it felt earned. We had already spent hours together before the gates even opened. So if I've got any car people or clubs watching this that have done the same thing, tell me your story. Did you sit in parking lots all night? Did you grab breakfast before sunrise? I'd honestly love to hear what y'all went through, because that's what keeps this culture alive, the shared experiences. Low and slow, always.